Letter time.
Let's go with a letter.
Letter time. This is actually from a gentleman.
Come on
We
now.
have our first letter from a man.
Come on now.
A whole man.
Fellas, we support you.
Hey, get
Fellas,
in.
come on.
Get
in
on
here.
it. Get in on
Get
it.
in here. Get in here.
Please.
Get in here. Water's get in here.
Hey.
Get
So,
in here.
my man goes, and I titled this, Judged by the Cover of My Book. I'm 30 years old.
All right.
With no kids.
Mm.
Cool little job, but also working on my career.
Okay.
Been single for 3 years now after a bad breakup, and I'm just now starting to feel like putting myself back out there. But the dating pool seems to be full of people who are interested in using one another. But I still decided to give it a shot.
Okay.
I was out solo at this little bar and seen this older woman. I approached her and introduced myself. I was a gentleman. I was friendly and charming with the conversation. Oh, and the conversation went well. And I even offered to buy her a drink.
Okay.
So after the conversation, in which I felt I represented myself well, I asked for her number and she grinned and respectfully declined. I asked her, was it something I said? And she was like, no, you're just too good looking. And I have a hard time wondering what it is that you want with me. So I complimented her and told her I thought the conversation was refreshing and I would like to possibly take her out and get to know her a little better. Her response was, that's really sweet, but I'm going to decline. Maybe I'm just insecure as to what someone so handsome as you could want with me, or is my intuition telling me this is not a good idea? Because in my experience, really good looking men tend to be toxic, and you seem like you know you're good looking. She then thanked me for the drink and left. I was at a loss for words. I've never been rejected for being too good looking. So, fast forward, the night was winding down. I'm getting ready to leave. She then comes up to me, thanks me for the drink again, but then decided to offer me her number. I'm not gonna lie, I took the number, but I haven't used it because clearly she might have problems with self-esteem and trust issues, but she thick as fuck. So what do I do? Do I use the number or do I just move on? Signed, Anonymous.
You came to the right place.
He came to the right place.
You came to the right place.
Came to the right
Came
place.
to the right place.
I don't know how you found it, but I'm glad you did.
I'm glad you did, sir. You're in the right place. You're in the right area.
This is where you need to be.
This is where you need to be. Would you like to go first? Because I have something special for this gentleman. I really do.
Ashley Cuzzo?
Or if you want me to rock it, I can. Because
he executed it. He put the game down. If I had to give advice, that's how you would do it.
Yeah.
He offered a drink.
He did.
He didn't crowd her. He took the rejection like a gentleman.
Like a G.
He said the conversation was fly. She said it was cool. She didn't disagree.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else my man could have done. That to me is solely on her side. My advice to this gentleman would be, because he seemed like a stand-up guy, he don't seem like he on any savagery.
Right.
So since he don't appear to be on any savagery, just move on. I would say just move on because that has the potential to be a headache, bro. That seems like it would be a lot of reassuring, what we covered.
Yes.
It seems it'd be a lot of hand holding and just a lot of unnecessary attention, that energy that you could be focused on trying to better y'all. It just seems like that's gonna be a lot of work. And he says she thick. I get it. But sometimes you gotta just let the thick ones move on.
You do, sir.
Because sometimes the thickest ones come with the issues.
Absolutely, sir.
That's I wouldn't do it because that was just too much. And then she was like, "You too handsome." So what are you saying about yourself? You think I'm too good looking to be like, so because you think I'm good looking, you don't that's just too much, dog. That's a lot of the possibilities for toxic behavior and situations and just stress levels going up and blood pressure increase. Man, I slide off, homeboy. You did right. I appreciate you handling the rejection like a gentleman, because a lot of men have an issue with rejection.
Yes, they do.
So you handled that perfectly.
Absolutely.
And with that alone, that says a lot about you.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you the cat who I think you are, she probably did you a favor, my man. She probably did you a favor.
That is.
I wouldn't use them. No, but go ahead.
That is sound advice.
Go ahead.
So, good sir, this is why it's special, and this is why you came to the right place. Same thing. Exact situation. Same thing. I'm at a party. I'm at an event. It's an older event. I'm one of the younger people there. It's a young lady there that is attractive around my age. Peep each other. Friend of a friend. We get to dancing. Dancing, grinding on the brother. Dancing, whatever. Talking. Great conversation. Sit down with her. Looks me in my eye and says, oh, no. After I asked for the number, she looked me in my eye and says, you look like a hoe.
Oh!
That's all she was saying to you, bro.
That's it.
That's all she was saying to you.
That's it.
You look like you get women and that you don't have a problem getting women.
In a nutshell.
And I don't want to deal with what comes along with you being able to entertain, and you're handsome. You obviously have a good conversation. You obviously have some swag and some game about you because you bought her a drink and you knew what you were doing. You were respectful the whole nine. I get it. Been there, done that. Single one on the podcast. So I get where you're coming from, my brother. Run. Because I was so distraught, I hit up all my like homegirls, and I was like, do I look like a hoe? Like, am I like, do I look like a hoe? And someone was honest, someone was like, yeah, you look like you get women, like, yeah. And then someone was like, what does that mean? And I was like, I don't know. But somebody who I thought was feeling me the entire night just told me I look like a hoe. And then she didn't want to give me her number after she didn't had her ass on me for the better part of 20 minutes.
Been clothes burning for 30 minutes.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Yeah.
So the advice that they gave me is the advice that I'm gonna give you this, sir. Run. They all told me you dodged the bullet. Because if she cannot deal with someone whom she deems as attractive or someone who other people are gonna deem attractive, then it may be some insecurity there. It may be some bad experiences there. Mm-hmm. And she may be bringing that baggage into what you got going on.
And it's just the same as if we talked about, it's some stuff that come with trying to talk to a baddie.
It is. It absolutely
it's not for the weak. It is some attention. It is some offers. It is some,
When that thing be out there thanging, and the hair be looking good, and the dress be dressing, and you got every dude in there with his jaw on the ground trying to talk to your girl. That is some pressure for you, my guy.
That's a fact.
And you better be confident in what and who you are and how you treating this lady, or otherwise lose your chick like a set of keys. But rewinding, young bro, from your big cousin, get up out of there. Get up out of there. Find somebody that's going to appreciate you and what you bring to the table. Because again, anytime you're dealing with any type of insecurity, or you're dealing with someone that is not quite certain, they're going to bring that into it. Mm-hmm. And once they bring that into it, that is not your problem. It is not your problem to continue to what Cuzzo said, which is great advice. So please take the combination of the two things that we're telling you, because again, you're gonna have to continue to reinsure her. You probably gonna have to keep your location on. Damn. Your phone gonna get gone through, good sir. It's gonna happen. You will get where are you going. You will get it.
And when you get
where you going.
And when you get where you going, you're gonna get a phone call or some text message to make sure
you're gonna get where you
going. Supposed to be. Yeah. I definitely have been told you look like you ain't shit. I'm like, yo, that's hurtful, yo.
Very much so.
That's hurtful. I'm very somebody. So. Yeah. I have feelings.
I am somebody.
So why would you say that to me?
Because they don't care. They don't care, bro. They don't give a fuck about us. We'll look you in the goddamn eye after you didn't put in all your
Hey.
your good work, you did everything you needed to do. You bought her a drink, you danced with her, you romanced her, you complimented her, you had her laughing, giggling, she flirted with you the whole nine. Hey, can we do this some more? Cause you ain't finna. Huh?
Look,
Huh?
here's why I feel bad for women. That they still will go against their better judgment because they hope that they're wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
They still,
because the times when I was indeed a hoe.
It's they'll I got a homegirl right now who has said to me she could see a dude and he could fit the description of whatever the eye test.
Right.
I know this nigga ain't shit.
Yeah.
But let's just make sure. Hey. Yo.
So I know how I feel, sir. You feel like you're damn if you do, if you damn if you don't, because you like, I didn't do shit wrong. I didn't do nothing but put on some clothes and go outside, and I get called too handsome. Like, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Get out of there, sir.